Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I thought I would share with you some of my saving tips and tricks. If you didn't know, I'm currently saving, well, not just on my own. Me and my boyfriend are actually saving for a house at the moment. Currently living in my mum's house. Thanks ma'am for having us. Yeah, I just thought I would share with you what I've found works well for us, maybe what doesn't, tips and tricks, those kind of things, to see if I can help you, maybe if you're trying to save for something as well yourself. Now, it doesn't have to be a house, it could be a car, it could be, I don't know, a dream holiday you've always wanted to go on. But basically I'm just going to share ways in which I found really motivated me to save. I probably could also improve on this myself, and I'll touch on that in a few moments. Sorry about that there, I just had to delete some stuff off my camera because it was overflowing with files. Yeah, I just have a few things written down on my phone here that I'll go through, just so I don't get lost in what I was trying to say. The first thing that, if you don't know this, then you really should know this if this is what if you're trying to save. So I'd say set up or open a savings account. So go to your own bank, and you can either go in and open one, talk to them about your best, the best options for yourself. I'm not going to stand here, I'm not like a financial planning advisor, I'm not going to tell you what's going to work for you, but there is loads of different options. So go in and speak to somebody that does know what they're talking about and try and find out what is the best option suited for what your needs are. So I would say a savings account. Definitely then have the app on your phone, because then you can literally just transfer money into your account. Now again, with transferring money, I'd say instead of sending it over yourself, I'd set up a standing order so it just goes out. For example, I get paid, some of money from my wages goes straight into that account, I don't even think about it. And then you also have the option online then to see how much you have saved. Now that is the one thing I would suggest to do, because the more you see building up in that account, the more it spurs you on to keep saving. But in my opinion, there's no point saving money and then not being able to see what you have, because you're just going to get bored. You're going to think, oh, what's the point? But if you see that money accumulating, then you're going to be like, I can actually do this. So yeah, I definitely recommend that one. Next of all, I'd say would be to set a goal. Now, be realistic when you're setting the goal of what amount you're looking to achieve. Now, come on, if you're only earning about, I don't know, 19 grand a year and you're putting into your savings, let's say half of that, realistically, are you going to be able to live off that? Depending on whether you're living at home or if you have bills to pay or whatever. You need to kind of put, factor in all your outgoings and also all your income. Is that even the right word? I don't know. You know what I mean. So yeah, set your realistic goals that you're not feeling like it's unachievable. It does need to be an achievable goal, and you definitely can get on your way to achieving that then. Another thing I would suggest would be to, if you get paid monthly, would be to separate your wage out into weekly amounts. So you can either I don't know, go and withdraw the money out once a week and use that then. Once that money's gone, then that's it, that's done. Of course there's going to be times when you need a bit more money, that's fine. Factor that again into the amount that you're saving for your goal, your ultimate goal. And also make it hard for yourself to live off that amount. It needs to be realistic. That's the main thing I can say. So yeah, you can separate your money monthly as well, so you could withdraw your money monthly and then just keep it aside. I just find that really helps to keep track of what you're spending, rather than just going and paying with your card, because once you have cash in your hand, you're literally more aware of money. I find I can just be tapping the card. And that's another thing I want to say, is the whole contactless thing. It is really handy. Don't get me wrong, I'm always kind of doing it, but I've tried to reel myself in now and stop doing it more and paying with cash, just because I find contactless, in your head, I feel like you think it's not money, but it is, you know. Next thing I would say, let me just tick these off the list. Next thing I would say would be to actually write down a monthly budget or a weekly budget of what you spend your money on, and see if you can pull back some areas of what you're spending money on. For example, if you have your Netflix account, do you watch enough Netflix to be paying out, what is it, 10-15 euro a month? Do you have to have a Spotify account? Do you know, all these little things that you don't realise add up when they do, they can also be eliminated, and then that extra money can help go into your savings account, and obviously getting a little bit more money there from that side. Another thing I would say is also, now this is the one I struggle with the most, so I would say cut out eating out and takeaways. So do you really need a takeaway once a week? Maybe once a month would be enough, or to go out for dinner once a month rather than a weekly basis. Cut out eating takeaways and eating dinners out. Try and make everything from scratch. Like, you use a lot less money from cooking all your meals from scratch, and plus I find that actually is more satisfying to make yourself dinner than going out for dinner. I don't know, that's just me. Oh yeah, a couple of extra tips I would say is to get a money box. Now this is more like if you're doing the whole option of getting cash out, just have a money box. At the end of the day, whatever you have left in terms of coins, just throw it in to the money box, because realistically you're not going to spend those coins. Another thing as well that I started doing was actually selling my old clothes that I don't wear on Depop, or if I have any clothes that I haven't worn that I've got tags on, you know, that you're just never going to wear, just get them up on Depop or eBay just to get some extra money in that account. I can't really think of any more tips that I've used myself. I'd say just be like patient with it, because first of all, starting off, you find that like, oh, just doesn't look a lot, do you know what I mean, when you're saving. So just be consistent. Consistency is key. Once you keep putting that same amount, even if you have months where you can put more in, it's just going to help you get there quicker. Just always as well have in mind the end goal. So like, is that dream house, that dream car, or that dream holiday? One of those things. Could be anything else as well if you wanted to just use these tips for, and your goal is definitely achievable. So if you did find these tips helpful, then please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos. I do hope you like this type of video, as it is something different that I haven't done before. Thanks for watching, guys, and talk to you in my next one. Bye.